Regardless of what kind of improv show you're seeing, here are 4 things that you can usually expect. 1. Like I said, usually improv is intended to be comedy. Sometimes an improv show will aim to be dramatic or non-comedic. There are certainly shows that care more about good story and just being entertaining regardless of how funny it is, but usually improv and comedy go hand in hand. 2. Usually, improv involves acting. The performers play fictional characters and act out fictional scenes. Although there are also non-scenic segments like telling a real-life story or playing a charade-style guessing game. 3. Usually, an improv show will use suggestions or other forms of participation from the audience to inspire the players. Can we get a suggestion of an opening line of dialogue? How about a suggestion of a location that would fit on the stage? There's something in Jeff's pocket. What is it? We're gonna do an improvised sci-fi horror romance. What's the name of a sci-fi horror romance that's never been made? Since it's unscripted, it's helpful for the improvisers to have some kind of starting point to get things going, and using suggestions from a live audience helps prove that it is unscripted. The inspiration for a show could come from sources other than the audience, like a newspaper or Craigslist ads or a fortune cookie. And sometimes the performers don't use a suggestion at all. There's a pretty well-known improv duo called TJ and Dave, and instead of asking for a suggestion, they just say, "Trust us, this is all made up." And the lights go down, and when they come back up, they start improvising. But more often than not, you can expect improvisers are going to ask people in the audience for some inspiration. 4. Usually, improv does not involve the use of costumes, props, or set pieces. Since improvisers are making it all up on the spot, it's most helpful if we keep ourselves and the stage looking like a blank canvas. Instead of props, we use object work or pantomime so that at any moment, anything we need, we can just reach out and grab it out of thin air. Oh, thank you. A cup of coffee. On stage, we might have a few chairs or boxes for levels and to sit and stuff. And the stage might have a couple doorways or window frames, which are great for entrances and exits, but anything more than that can be distracting or restricting. Same thing with clothes. Improvisers are usually going to perform in neutral street clothes or business casual to keep things flexible while they're trying to create a believable character on the spot. Like the rest of these, there are exceptions to those norms. Sometimes an improv show will use costumes and props or set pieces as an added challenge, or it might be the whole show concept. But in general, things are going to be pretty bare bones.